Hey there, it's Tim Burrell. Thank you so much for your interest in my online negotiating course. This course is taught by video, and I find that's a whole lot better than the other classes. The other online classes I've taken have been text. I get out my glasses, I squint, I occasionally fall asleep, and it doesn't really convey as much information. Studies have shown that words only provide 8% of the communication between people. People are wired to get a lot more out of tone, contextual information, things of this nature. So I've taken the class that I teach in a classroom and turned it into a series of videos for you to watch. So instead of sitting there and doing a lot of reading, you watch, you listen, and I think you'll learn a whole lot more. Speaking of learning a whole lot more, I teach by telling stories. I can tell you all sorts of abstract principles. They're dull, and you're probably not going to remember them. So if instead I tell you the principle and then a story, and we apply the principle in the story, first of all, you're going to remember the story, and secondly, you're going to see how the principle is applied in real life so that you can actually use it immediately. And speaking of use it immediately, this is negotiating. There's a lot of good other classes you can take for continuing education, but this is negotiating. This is something that you negotiate with your clients, you negotiate with the other agent, you negotiate to keep the deal together, you negotiate with the inspector, you negotiate with the lender, you negotiate with the closing people. I think you know where I'm going with this. It's a skill that you use all day and every day. As a matter of fact, speaking of skill, a lot of my students have come back and said the biggest place they've used this is in dealing with their children. When you're negotiating with your teenager and you really know how to negotiate, your life is going to be a lot smoother. So, thank you again for your interest in my online negotiating class. Please scroll down, sign up for the course, and after you've learned some wonderful things, I'd really enjoy it if you send me a success story for how this information has made your life better. Thank you.